Guys, how's it going? My name is Shogun, and today we're going to be looking at some Invincible Conquest gameplay. Invincible Versus is the newest fighting game that's coming out this month, actually, in the 30th by the end of this month, and it is a game that I'm looking forward to. And excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. And this is actually my first reaction video to things, so let us see what we got.
I'm just like, we're using that. That was cool, we're using that. Like, how do we do that? But we're gonna do that.
He's perfect for a fighting game, right? Big, strong, crazy guy with robot arm. Amazing.
Kind of reminds me
Even
of,
before, I think the
kind of reminds me of Dragon Ball Super Broly from Dragon Ball Fighters, just by the looks of it. Especially with if they're implementing this.
How do we do that? But we're gonna do that.
If they're gonna implement that drag move,
How do we do that? But we're gonna do that.
they're gonna be
he's perfect for a fighting
brings
game,
Dragon
right?
Ball
Big,
Super
strong,
Broly
crazy guy
back.
with robot arm. Amazing. Even before I think the game was greenlit, we were like thinking about Conquest. We looked heavily to season 3 for our Conquest references. I think his ultimate is like pretty directly, like even like shot for shot in some parts of it, like pulled from 308. His taunt is great. They fly into space and Conquest spits a little piece of blood out of his mouth and he forms into a heart. We're like, well, that's the only.
Okay.
And Conquest spits a little piece of blood out of his mouth and he forms.
So I've already stated this with a couple of my friends. I'm gonna be a menace with this taunt alone, because I know that taunt does damage, and I've seen gameplay of it doing damage, and this is gonna be fun.
Into a heart. We're like, well, that's the only option for his taunt.
Corey and Ryan.
Yeah, you see that's like a projectile right there.
Into a heart. We're like, well, that's the only option for his taunt.
Corey and Ryan did an amazing job in the comics, and we referenced that very closely. We actually spent more time than most other characters to allow for those really over-the-top expressions. This is a character, makes you sweat.
His kit is almost entirely made up of moves from the show. When Oliver actually went up to try to go,
oh my god,
like that's that move. His standing medium punch, that's what him impaling Eve. Like the same thing with
this move
his standing when Oliver actually went up.
and this move combined are just gonna be overutilized from what I'm seeing here. So
To try
it's
to go
gonna be
Mark.
a fun time
Like,
with this
that's
character.
that
I
move.
can see.
His standing medium punch, that's what him impaling Eve. Like the same thing with his air medium, his crouching medium, that's when he broke Mark's leg.
His neutral
Jesus,
special, it
bro.
starts off just as a single kind of like wall, but then he can send it out. So I really like
that's a
the
projectile.
utility he gets from this. Towards special, like if you do it right next to an opponent, it's kind of like a standard hit. But if you do it from a further distance, it builds up and he gains armor.
Once he actually gets to
Hold
max
on a
speed,
second,
he gets
bro.
armor piercing and crumple. It's actually one of the best assists as well. His assist too is catches people off guard all the time. They're like, bung. and they
So
get
he
crumpled.
could be
Arena shift. All right, there we go.
Down special where he goes into his
So I'm already team theorizing here. So he could be either point or mid. As somebody who played Marvel 2, he could be a good point character or mid character, especially with
Crumple. It's actually one of the best assists
especially with that.
as well. His assist too
And
is
I'm actually looking
catches
forward
people
to
off guard all the time. They're like,
seeing
bung. And they get crumpled. You're
come
like,
to
arena
beta
shift. All right, there we
in a couple
go.
days.
down special where he goes into his uppercut. The reason why I enjoyed this one so much
It's unfortunately
is
gonna be
being able
PS5
to
only,
assist after that.
and,
Even if he gets blocked, you could still have
Whatever.
pressure followed up afterwards. He takes up so much space with the special. Look at that, from near full screen.
His Super 1 is called So Lonely. Actually has some homing in it, so
So
you could actually
Lonely, no.
jump back and then go into that move.
If I go and do his Super 2, I really dig this one. He just
Okay, that is just Broly. That is just Broly. DBS Fighter Z Broly as yeah. So they just brought back Super Broly from Fighters. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And as somebody who has played Fighters recently in the past, this is gonna be muscle memory for me. Just to be a menace with this character.
drags you the length of the arena. So you typically want to set that one up so you get more runway, you get a lot more hits. It's beautiful.
So
So you get more runway, you get a lot more.
that can be followed up with something like you could probably follow it up with the projectile mover or something, and yeah, that's gonna be good.
It's beautiful.
I ended up going with like a team armor slash big body. I think he's got the mobility and high damage to run as a point character pretty consistent.
Yeah, he's like I said, he's gonna be a good point character and a good mid character, but he would also be good as an anchor character. Jesus Christ, I'm already rubbing my hands all menacingly, like. But yeah. Also, this is please excuse the poor quality. My first webcam video, so it's whatever. I don't know if I plan to do more of these, but like I said, whatever.
He can also set up for some really neat and dirty mix-ups. I can instant air dash, call a Titan assist, and do a left-right plus overhead mix-up.
He seems pretty well-rounded by himself. I don't know that he needs anyone else, right? He's Conquest. He does it all himself. You could put him point. I think that's totally fine. So I think he's better up front. As far as assists go, I think he's just one of these characters that, because of the air mobility that he has,
Yeah, Jesus, bro.
as far
look
as
at that
assists
shit.
go, I think he's just one of these characters that, because of the air mobility that he has, and
That is just an absolutely nasty setup that you gotta do. And
the boost dash speed on the ground,
yeah, I'm
I
actually
feel
looking
like
forward to
you
this
can just
character.
build your team however you want, and Conquest is just going to fill in for you.
I know, I'm like a lore kid. I like putting like all Viltrumites on my team. I love pairing Battle Beasts with Conquest. They're very aggressive and they like one thing, and that's kicking ass. So different motivations, but they all have one thing in common. It's dying time.
All right, so yeah, all in all, I'm looking forward to this character when Invincible Versus comes out, and I already have a team set up. I saw the Alien trailer, and yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. Like I said, this is my first webcam video. Apologies if this looks like shit. I promise I will get better and make sure that provide better quality next. But yeah, Invincible Versus is gonna be my hyped fighting game of the year, next to Marvel Tokon, and Marvel Tokon is already coming out in August, but this is gonna hold me over until Marvel Tokon comes out because I am a big fan of 3v3 fighters. I'm a big fan of team fighters. Um, I recently got back into 2KO because of Akali, and I'm just yapping here because time. But yeah, all in all, these two games I'm looking forward to. It's a good year to be a good fighting game fan, and especially with Avatar Legends coming out, that's another game I need to look into. Um, yeah, 2026 is a good year for fighting games because we got big three coming out for fighting games. These are my big three fighting: Marvel Tokon, Invisible Versus, and Avatar Legends. I don't think I've seen any other fighting game coming out this year, but these three are looking to be pretty fun, especially with Avatar Legends being priced at like $30. That's gonna be pretty good. Invisible Versus is gonna be priced at like 50-ish dollars, and Marvel Tokon is like $40. So these are evenly, decently priced fighting games that you can get instead of just paying like what Mortal Kombat 1 was like what $60. Fuck that shit. What are you gonna get for $60? I may have already stirred the pot here, but these three fighting games are my big three, in my personal opinion, that I'm looking forward to. And like I said, it's my first webcam video. I'm sorry if it looks like shit, and I will do better next time. But yeah, all in all, thank you for watching, and if you stuck around, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe.